New York Knicks. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Pass to DeBusschere. Right at the free throw line. And he recovers it. To the inside. Lucas. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Ball. Left side Williams. Curry looking it over. Pass to Bridges. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Well, you love to see that screen and roll executed to perfection. Nice job by Bridges to cut into open space.
Here's Ball. The Knicks pull it in. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Frazier. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Ball no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The pull-up jumper. It's hauled in by Lucas. And here are the Knicks. Pass to DeBusschere. The shake. Shoots over Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yes, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player. You can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the wing, Curry. It's hauled in by Lucas. Pass to Barnett. Here's DeBusschere. Off target with the 3. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 6-point game. Ball outside. And the layup falls.
LaMelo Ball.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
And there's the drive. Here's Lucas.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Hornets trail by 6. And it's Ball off the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, the handle that LaMelo Ball possesses allows him to drive it with authority. You love that he draws contact there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Pass to Lucas. This one for 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Curry. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Barnett. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Lucas. The 3. Drills it from deep. Frazier's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. It might be time to work on the playmaking skills. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Frazier. 9 points in the game. Bradley misses.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Pass to DeBusschere. On the wing, Bradley. Still no points. Here's Lucas. The bank shot, no good.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Count it.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day one.
To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. 12 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the paint. Here's Lucas. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup. Lucas has got 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And it's Green with the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 7. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
First personal foul.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
New York leading by 5. Here's Frazier. Pass to Lucas. And it's New York scoring again.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Bridges.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Bradley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Yusuf Nurkic.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Hornets trail by 10.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And Ball gets it to go.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Barnett. With some arc. Here's DeBusschere. Wide open. The rebound by Bridges. Now here's Green. Ball outside. Offline with a 3. Here's Lucas. Give him 8 points now. Inside. DeBusschere. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Knicks lead by 10.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And here's New York now. Pass to Frazier. Here's Barnett. Here's Frazier. Hounded by Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Lucas. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
LaMelo Ball.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
New York leading by 6. Pass to Lucas. here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Bradley. Misses the three.
2 minutes remaining.
Hornets trail by 6. Down low. Now Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Knicks.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
Pass to Bradley. The three ball. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
LaMelo working inside.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
1:19 left in the half. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Lucas. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Hornets trail by 4. Tipped away. Pass to Salah. Launches a three. And Reed pulls it down.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Assist goes to.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
Nick Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Barnett. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Inside. Reed. That shot off. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Salah. Now Curry. No made baskets yet. Here's Williams. Second chance shot. Misses at the rim. And so it close. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 4-point game. Pass to Smith. Back to Ball. The baseline J is on the way. The rebound by DeBusschere. Here's Barnett. Here's Frazier. And here's Reed. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. Nice move. Oh, Williams with the block. They get it back. Lets it go from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Williams.
And Williams punches it home.
LaMelo Ball.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
To the middle.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
To the paint. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Williams.
That's on Mark Williams.
First team
Well,
foul.
that was clearly a foul.
At the line,
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Reed. He has 6. Here's DeBusschere. Pass to Frazier. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Hornets ball.
And here is Williams. Guarded by Reed. And Williams punches it home.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. And that one's good. DeBusschere.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Right side, Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
3, Smith. They grab their own miss. Another shot to the left wing. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Reed. Puts the move on. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mark Williams.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The line for 2.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And so he makes both from the line.
And really strong at the line since the break.
To the inside. And Reed pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Barnett. That three's off the mark. Hornets trail by 11. Going inside. Frazier, shot is off. To the middle. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Assisted by.
Yeah, nice pass by Smith. I mean, putting his teammate in position to score.
Out to the wing. Pass to Frazier. Now here's Reed. And stolen by Williams. Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yes, Smith has some bunnies on him. Gets off the floor fast to slam it down.
Here's Frazier. Hounded by Ball. Here's Frazier. The 11-footer. Count that one. Reed. Reed's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Offensive rebound.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
3rd personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Walt.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ball. Ball making the D look helpless.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding
That's
it.
the end of the third quarter.
And so it's New York leading by 11. Pass to Reed. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's a one-on-one situation.
Josh Green.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Knicks.
But that was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Here's Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Boy, sloppy play. A supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
Knicks foul.
Man, good whistle
Nick
there.
Barnett. First
And
personal
let's take a
foul.
moment here to get your take,
First team
guys,
foul.
on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Shooting for the Hornets.
I mean, they played some beautiful
LaMelo
basketball
Ball.
all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Here's Frazier. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets.
Hornets ball.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's Ball. The rebound by DeBusschere. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. There's the drive. Pass to Reed. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Snatched up. Here's Frazier with 1 second left. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Hornets ball.
And here's Charlotte now. They trail by 9. Now here's Williams. And too long on the shot.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Frazier. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. And the Knicks lead by 11.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Ball. And a nice finish on the layup. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
But the shot by DeBusschere, no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's DeBusschere. Pass to Barnett. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
Mark
The
Williams.
VA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Bridges. Ball. Lets it fly. And another basket for Charlotte.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
And Williams over to help. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth.
LaMelo Ball.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Frazier. Pass to Barnett. Here's Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track. Unable to get that one.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And here's Smith. Now here's Reed. Pass to Frazier. Lets it go from the wing. Second shot opportunity. And it's good for 2. Reed's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Offensive board. And he can't bank that one in. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And he gets the bucket.
High-stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's Reed. Pass to Frazier. to Reed. It falls!
with the basket.
They have a
Example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Barnett. Off the mark there with a three. And it's the Hornets on the break. Unloads. Oh, he nails it!
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. That's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep the